Hey y'all, welcome to Mi Casa. I hope you can hear me. There's a little bit of wind, but I wanted to get you the front vision of the house. This house tour is long overdue, so let's get right into it. Okay, so we are a fully functioning household on a day-to-day basis. This means we are in and out. There's always lots of stuff going on. And this is our front patio. So a lot actually happens on this front patio. We do a lot of gardening, kicking it back here, checking out like games in the yard, and just hanging out with the family. There is a beautiful sunrise that comes over that horizon over there every single morning. And this is just a really chill space to be when there's no construction going on over there, because they're actually building a neighborhood on the other side of the hill, so it's still peaceful. And what I love about this spot is you have this feeling of being in a rural area while having all these amenities really close by. So come on in, welcome home. Okay, so baby Everin is asleep. We're gonna take it down a notch, but this is our living room. And I'm gonna show some before pictures here, and you can kind of see what we did after. If you take a look up, we've just removed those ceiling fans to give us a little bit of height. We spend a lot of time in this space because we hang out here. A lot of times we'll set up tables, do art as a family, put puzzles together. The girls love playing the Oculus with their aunt and uncle in this space, and it's just our overall cozy hangout space. We do have a fireplace. It does actually work. You can burn wood in here, but it gets pretty messy, so we really don't do that. And the wood that's in there is kind of just for decorative effects. Over here is the stairs going to the upstairs. We have the guest room and the kids room up there. And over here, we have our multi-purpose room. So right now, this space, we're using it as a playroom because we are full on baby proofing. We've got kids' toys everywhere, things that allow us to be able to homeschool, do business at the house while still chasing a 1-year-old. But this room has served as a piano room, as an office, as guest space. And what I love about it is that it's totally convertible. My husband made these awesome barn doors so that we can just shut it and have some privacy here. And it's just a nice bright space that has a lot of functionality for different purposes at different seasons of our life. Okay, come this way. We're gonna wrap all the way back around to the kitchen. So we have the spaces baby gated to keep the dog separate from the baby. But if you were a guest here at the house, this would be the half bath or bathroom that you would be using. Now this is the only wall in the house that is blue and not actually white. And the reason for that is my husband was so tired of so much white going on, he asked if he could paint one wall blue. And so I gave him this one. But what I love about this bathroom is he actually designed this whole thing. He had these awesome handmade toilet holders for the guests. We even fitted it with some of the, what do you call those, finishings to make it look kind of industrial. And so it has kind of a different look out of the whole house that I like because it gives it kind of that special feel. I just wanted to pinpoint this painting over here that my daughter painted. We don't put a lot of like decoratives on the wall, but this is super special because she came down after learning some watercolor and painted the whole family. And that's my favorite picture in the house so far. Moving on to the kitchen / dining room, my favorite piece in this whole room is the fact that my husband made this dining table out of fully recycled particle board, was it babe? What's it called? Pallet wood? Pallet wood that he collected from different shops and warehouses that were just throwing them away. And believe it or not, all these pieces are actually individual pieces of pallet board pressed together by a rod. I'm really bad at this with the rod.
You shouldn't explain this one. This is a very shoddy piece of furniture building.
If you see these little bolts here, they're rods that go through all the pieces and press them together. It was a crazy project. And
admitting my mistakes.
It was crazy. I couldn't believe he pulled it off. This is our little kitchen, and I love it because a lot happens here. We spend a lot of time at that table, dining with our family and friends, playing games, cooking with grandma, and it's tiny space. Like, I mean, I did wish it was a little bigger because there is oftentimes several people in here at once, but at the same time, it's just absolutely perfect for our needs. My husband made this awesome barn door, again, different style this time. And we have a nice walk-in pantry here. I did not clean this pantry, so whatever it is, but you can see we're very much game and puzzle people. We keep all kinds of things here, from food, animal supplies, gardening supplies, recycling bins, etc. And every space in our home really just focuses on functionality so that we can live in here day to day and just move without any friction. So let's go ahead and check out the outside. We kind of wrap all the way around, and here is our backyard. Hello, Atlas. This is Atlas, our big Doberman. He's our little puppy. And this space has a baby gate, but normally I love this without the gate because you get such an awesome view of the backyard, and the pool is another place that we spend a lot of time all year round because baby and husband are crazy and will swim in the winter despite the fact that the water is freezing cold, but they absolutely love it. And so we spend a lot of time here with friends and family as well, just kicking it, playing around. This space was really awesome to me because I actually bought the what is it called, the sample
Display furniture.
the display furniture. And so I was like, how much is the display furniture, because they didn't have any more. And she's like, well, how much would you pay for it? All of it, including the pillows, she gave to me for $600, so it was a steal. So this space used to actually have a big jacuzzi here, and that's all that was here. But did you know that a jacuzzi takes just about as much effort to take care of as a swimming pool? So we decided to eliminate that extra obligation, and my husband installed this awesome sliding door here so that there was an out because this wasn't here before. And all we do is come out. This door is actually used a lot because my brother and sister-in-law live in the trailer down there. This is my husband's workshop where he's got a ping pong table and all his cool stuff that he uses to build all these things like the barn doors and the dining room.
Basically a lot of junk.
and then when you come out here, hopefully the wind isn't so bad, but my favorite part of our garden is literally I forgot that we just had a frost last weekend, and so it looks like a mess right now, but you know, I'll throw up some nice pictures. And you guys, if you've stuck around and seen some content, you know last year I went through this whole spiel about how this garden dies back every winter, and so you know, this is our cold season of the month. Like I said, we really live in this space a lot, and we just made it so that it's not only functional, but it's something that we could have a lot of fun in. Coming back through the pool area, this is our garage. Not anything really special, but what's special about it is we spend every morning here as a family doing our exercises. My husband made this awesome roll-away caddy for the weights. Again, functionality, simplicity. We have all our stuff here. We have something that we started recently was like our daily exercises. So I used to go to the gym and it takes a lot of time. And so I decided if we could just do daily exercises that we could stick to every day, then the gym could just kind of be an extra bonus on top. We have our outdoor toys, and as you can see, like it's kind of a mess over here because the kids love to play chalk, and you know, the baby likes to play with his trucks and stuff. And so we actually do a lot here because if we're not exercising or hanging out and gardening on the front patio, which that is the front patio right there, then the kids and everybody's all hanging out. I don't know if I have a video or a photo of this, but here at the front, we recently shaved this entire thing down. This hillside used to be a huge berm with palm trees, and my husband hated those palm trees. So we yanked them out and we trimmed this whole thing down so the yard could kind of be expanded and it wouldn't be such a sharp hill. Well, let's come back around to the front, and we're gonna go up the stairs and check that out. I'm gonna save the best for last, which is my room. No, I'm just kidding.
Wall walking cat.
We have a wall walking cat, but these awesome benches actually came from the trees in our yard. Can you believe that? And of course, my husband made them. Who would have thought? If you haven't caught on yet, my husband's really creative. This was his way of doing a baby gate, because as you can see, we don't have like a pillar or thing to add a baby gate here. And how cool is this? And then when you want to leave it open, you can just tie it up. It works so awesome.
I stole the idea from somebody else.
I don't know what it looks like up here, to be honest. I told the girls to tidy up. So this landing is the girls' all-purpose landing. We call it the art center. It's the piano center. As you can see, my daughter, who loves to paint, has this all set up. If you come over here, this would be the guest room. I've showcased this in a previous video. Everything's kind of pushed back and stored here because I've been using this as my office and film space just to get out of everybody's hair. But this guest room is usually really quaint, really nice. They got the best view of the sunrise out that window when my equipment's not sitting there. Coming into the hallway, we have the kids' bathroom. You just peek inside there just for a second. And then we got the kids' room. So they are in the process of just doing some homeschooling work right now. This room is awesome because it is the biggest room in the house, and they actually have 2 separate bedrooms within the room. And what I mean is 2 separate walk-in closets that have full ventilation. They got the air conditioning and the heater, up here. My oldest daughter loves Harry Potter, so we've got this space kind of Harry Pottered out for her. And my husband put in a nice little hammock swing for them so that they can swing about and enjoy their space. My younger daughter is into stuffed animals, and she was into Frozen when we put this room together. You might be wondering, why don't my kids have any beds? Well, when we put our bed on the floor after the baby was born because we co-sleep and didn't want him to fall off, they of course wanted to sleep on the floor just like we did. So now I have a host of bed frames sitting in my closet. So if you all need one, let me know. You can come pick it up. Now the cool thing is they both have their own closets in addition to their bedroom closets, as we call it. So again, this is the biggest space inside the house, and it just ended up being like really awesome and functional space for them to be able to share and live in. And that is one of the biggest selling points of why we bought this house. Of course, my husband also made this barn door as well. And in making this barn door, he gave us extra space because that bathroom door actually swung in, and it occupied this whole floor space, swinging in and opening to this wall. Now we've been able to free up that space and add some towel hangers on the wall, as well as still have a nice privacy door. Best view of the house right there. This was a different mantle, and we put together this, modernized looking mantelpiece, but he also made the cat a little play space up here, which was totally awesome. The cat loves it. He actually has like a whole running board into the kitchen. So he's got kind of a bird's eye view of everything. What do you have to say about our space?
We live in it.
Yeah.
Like
day in, day out.
I live in this space, and I think that's what makes a home. It is our life here. We live and work here and play here, and so we try and make it as functional as possible and have fun with it.
You're awake.
Maybe you shouldn't be awake.
Well, he was unexpectedly awake, but this is great news because now we can move into the master bedroom. This is the master bedroom space. You guys have probably seen it before in other videos. We did move the bed to the ground so that the baby can co-sleep with us. It's just a mess. That's the way it is with my 20 pillows. I do have a desk in here for some work. Isn't that right, Cashew? Isn't that right? We've got baby books now on the nightstand. Same space you might notice right here. We've got 2 walk-in closets, one in here and one in the master bath. You can see my door has not been fully painted yet. I got a lot of things painted when I was pregnant. That was kind of my side project that kept me occupied and something that I could abandon as soon as baby was here. And this door was definitely abandoned. So this is a master bath. There's nothing really too special about it because we haven't upgraded the baths yet, but it's simple. It provides a lot of light. I did wish the tub was oriented over there so there was more space back behind this door, but that's something we might think about changing when we do redo the baths. Here in this closet is our additional walk-in closet. I use this kind of as a workspace. These are work clothes, we've got work stuff, and we've got our hampers here as well. So that's pretty much it for the interior space of the house. It's pretty simple, it's straightforward, but the biggest selling point of this property for us was the outside. So let's go ahead and check that out. Oh, hi. Fancy seeing you all here. Mm-hmm. Can we get some cameramen, camera boys for the outside space, your favorite space?
Let's go do some work.
Yeah. It's a windy day today. Let's go ahead and check out the workshop.
Oh no, let's not check out the workshop. Really, there's nothing to see there. I don't know why we're going. We're in trouble,
Throw you under the bus. This is where all the mess goes.
You gotta have junk to make junk out of junk.
This is where the magic happens. So we've got a lot of space. We forgot to mention all the refrigerators. I don't know if you noticed, the garage had a refrigerator, the kitchen had a refrigerator. There's a refrigerator out here. We did a video kind of recently called like my top 5-minute time savers, and one of them is having multiple refrigerators. But anyways, this is the shop. I mean, this is your space. Why don't you share this one with them?
This is my disorganized collection of junk that I refuse to get rid of because I use all the cardboard in the orchard, and
Bananas
mulch
from our
on it,
trees.
and they just
Yeah,
because Love's in tennis right now, and it's a rebounder, so she hits against it, comes down, she hits against it, and it's fun.
Can you show us a little sample? As you can tell, he loves recycling. What is
Yeah,
this?
I like reusing stuff. So this is, you know, a bunch of pallet wood and just pipe and I don't know, everything here.
All the
We
junk.
got the hardware cloth from chicken coops. When you start getting into lots of little projects, you're always needing and using things, and to throw it away seems useless half the time. But it is a lot of clutter. It really needs cleaned up.
Show us your obstacle course,
Yeah,
babe.
let's go see the obstacle course. Always wanted to do this. And there's something super appealing about this.
It's really
if you have
cool.
one. They do have kits that make it proper. I'd recommend it. We went to this, what's it called? Florida.
Flagstaff Extreme.
Yeah, so we came home and we decided to build our own kind of mini obstacle course. It's only kind of half done. It's in progress. You know, you gotta get out and physically play. That's my motto. This is one of my favorite Zen activities because you can't think your way into balance. You have to release the thoughts and just let the body find balance. There
Oh,
is.
look, an airplane. Oh, there they are. Hello, family. Say hi to my brother and sister-in-law. KG has her own YouTube channel, so check it out. I'll stick it in the link below. She saves my life more than she knows it with that YouTube channel, so if you have young kids, make sure you check it out. My brother-in-law is running our company. It's called Content Recycling Pro. So all the things that you see here, from my thumbnails to my blogs, that is done through Content Recycle Pro. It is an awesome service. So if you are a creator or a brand and company that needs more content and you have a hard time keeping up with that, check that out. So what are you guys up to today?
Time for 5.
Oh, awesome. 5-minute fit. Look at these fit people. That's the secret. 5 minutes. Put 5 minutes into something here and there. It is the way to go. This is the proof. Okay, so making our way from the shop, we're going to our beautiful fruit forest orchard / garden, which is going through its death cycle right now. So I know it's not like gorgeous right now, but it's still so beautiful to me because I know what this is gonna look like as soon as that weather changes. We got our bananas, we've got dead papayas, we've got dead moringa, like everything is dead.
Can show them the one little patch that's alive. I bet you can pull a tater out of the ground. Watch this.
Let's
Come
go
here.
do that.
That's at least exciting, and it will be colorful.
My husband, of course, made this amazing trellis as well.
Out of junk.
Here is a sweet potato patch, and when I say a, it's like the whole orchard is covered in it.
Look at all this sweet
Wow, it's like a different kind of gold.
potatoes. These are the Japanese sweet potatoes, and apparently they really like growing in mulch.
So this whole mound is just all sweet potatoes if you were to dig them up.
Yeah, you want to swing? He's like, yeah, put me in, coach. Bigger swings make you less nauseous.
So this way is our chicken coop, and we have revamped this chicken coop a few times. It used to be closed in and look like a tiny cute little house. My husband, of course, built it all, and we used to have a tunnel that they used to run in, but now they have this big open yard, and we have quite a number of chickens. This guy is our little rooster. He is fully grown. I call him the Chihuahua of the chickens because that's what he is to me. As with everything, we created this space to be fully functional. They have water that only needs to be refilled once a week, food that only needs to be refilled every other week or so. Yes, thank you so much. And they also have the automatic chicken door and the rollaway nesting box. Now, what I love about this nesting box is that you only have to collect the eggs once a day, once every other day. All the eggs just stay right there. And you can see how beautifully clean these eggs are. They don't get to sit on them, so they don't put dirt or chicken poop on them. They are just so clean. There is a chicken who likes to lay under here, not in the nesting box, and you can see how the egg gets a bit dirty. And it's okay, it's not bad, but it doesn't stay as clean as the other ones. So we never really talk about this lower space of the property. We only use about half of our acreage, and this lower space is just serving as a buffer for right now. we'll see if it happens or not, but my brother-in-law, we've invited him to build a house down here. So we're hoping that happens sometime soon. But it's just a really nice amount of space to get space away from the neighbors and to have fun and play. We ride our bikes, we run around here, and we use this hill, this drive, for exercise a lot of the time as well. Thanks for hanging out.
See you in a couple hours.
Okay, so thank you all for hanging out with me, checking out my house tour. It has been so overdue, and I do have an explanation. I thought when I got to this house, I was gonna do all the upgrades, and then I was gonna give you the house tour and show you what a big difference it was. And then once you move in, you realize that doesn't happen overnight. So I figured it's been a while, it's long overdue. Let's just get it done, have you come hang out. So thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed it. If you do, make sure you let me know by sharing this, hitting the thumbs up button, and leaving a comment below. I'll catch you all in the next episode. Bye for now.